What's up, guys? B-Rob here. On my way to go work out. Just thought I would talk to you guys a little bit about being a step parent. So I think when it comes to being a step parent, you can have a variety of situations. You can have a situation like the one I have where the boys, their dad is still very much in their life. You can have a situation where you're the step parent of your step kids, and the other parent is not in their life. And you can have a situation where the parent is kinda in their life, but maybe you're geographically separated or something like that. And what I want to do is give you my advice on a couple of those. I've been pretty much in all of those situations, actually. As you know, I'm previously married, and so I was a step parent before. And so before the dad was kinda in the picture, and then we ended up moving, and then the dad wasn't in the picture at all. And so that kind of put me in both of those situations. And now the situation that I'm in currently, where the boys, their dad is in the picture. And the advice that I want to give you if you're a step parent is to go into the relationship, with an open mind to the fact that you love, the mother or the dad of the kids that you are a step parent to, and let them see that you truly love them and you have the best interest for the complete situation. And what I mean by that is, my current situation, I would never try to do anything to come in between the boys and their father. So I see myself as their stepfather, but it's more of a guardian role, and I consider it a step above, a teacher or someone that's in their life like that. From, when you send your kids off to school and they're with the teacher for however many hours a day, then the teacher is kind of their guardian. You kind of hand your kids over to them. Well, I see my job as a step parent as a step above that, because a teacher or someone else in a situation like that, they may not necessarily have to love. And I'm not saying that, of course, you don't want to force love or whatever. I'm not saying that, but when you take on a husband or a wife and they have kids, if you love that person, you should love their kids too. And I don't see how it wouldn't work if you don't. But anyway, or I don't see how it would work if you don't. I don't know what I just said there. But anyway, so I see myself as a guardian of the kids. So my job is to, but their stepfather. And, if there's ever a situation where they have a falling out with their parent, I feel like my job is not to take the place of the parent. That's up to the parent to decide if they want to be in the kid's life, not me. And so make sure that you, as a step parent, that you don't try to take the place, because kids and everyone can see when you try to do that, and it's not really fair. I mean, you won't, it's like you're trying to pirate something, you're trying to steal it. And if the kid or kids automatically take to you and they want to call you dad or mom or whatever, psychologists will tell you, let it happen, because that's what they're comfortable with. Now, but you don't want to force it. Don't force that in any of the situations. Now, what I would do is I would talk. I don't have that going on, but if I did, I would talk to the boys and say, well, your father loves you. He's in your life. And I've had the conversation with him, like, I'm not trying to take his place. I can't take his place. And so, I don't want to take his place. He has his place. And it's up to him to keep that, and I also will support his place. So, because in the end, they're blood. And although I love them and I call them my sons, I'm still the step parent, and I'm not by blood, and I don't like to add that line there, but it's really what it is when you have a blood relative still in the picture, and you have that one position of mom or dad, and you can't, when that person is still there and still alive and still active in that position, blood's going to win out. It's just the way it is. So, that's my take on step parenting. I don't know if I talked about it. I know I'm kind of feel like I'm rambling on here a little bit, but when it comes to conflict, I feel like my job in any situation is to bring conflict resolution. And of course, with conflict resolution, you got to weigh everything, right? So, you got to weigh all outcomes. So sometimes, I won't approach someone for conflict resolution if it's going to cause another big issue over here, right? So I'll just wait it out and pray. But when it comes to the boys and their dad, if there's ever a situation where I feel like I can help them patch up a rough spot, then without any other kind of impact in any other areas for the negative, I will do that. I will help. And again, I'll do that even if I wasn't their step parent and I was in their life. And that goes to that, that just goes to the whole, living in peace and harmony thing that I'm about. And again, I haven't always been that way. I've learned a lot being a little older. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm holier than thou, because I'm not. But I do try to live my life in a peaceful way. And I think anyone around me can vouch for me in that area, that I do try to live my life and bring peace and harmony to everything around me. And again, I'm not perfect, but mistakes I made in the past, they're not going to be my life sentence. I'm not going to be defined by those little moments, but I have learned from those, and that's what it's all about. So that's my take on step parenting, and I hope that this helps you. If you have any other questions or comments, or you feel like you want to share this video, please do. But please subscribe to my channel too, because I plan on opening up about a lot of my past experiences and what I've learned from them. And I hope that this channel builds you up in some way. I'm B-Rob. This is B-Rob. I'll see you guys.